Hi, everyone. This is Shakira with the Love and Money podcast. And today I'm going to talk about Nio. What's going on with Nio? Nio stock is a very popular stock. As you know, it is a Chinese electric vehicle. And so China was having a lot of problems, and it wasn't a good idea to be involved in Chinese stocks. However, some people are still in Neo, regardless of what's going on with China, regardless of the fact that China has been having a lot of problems. Some people have stayed away from Chinese stocks, and other people are still in Chinese stocks. So, Neo is doing something new. And the latest news about Neo is that they are putting job postings on LinkedIn. And this is something new. It's causing rising suspicions that if they're putting job postings on LinkedIn, that it may be an indicator that they plan on expanding to the United States, and that they plan on coming to the United States sooner than we expect. So Neo has recently shared plans to expand to 25 different countries by the year 2025. So we are already in 2021. We'll be in 2022 pretty soon. So basically, in 3 years' time, they plan to expand to 25 different countries. So, if indeed this does happen, that means that if you are one of the people who decided to stay in NEO, then you may actually see gains if you decided to be in that stock. So, this is the rising suspicion. They're putting job postings on LinkedIn suggesting that they plan on coming to the United States. And then they have this plan to expand to 25 different countries by the year 2025, which is only 3 years from now. So, if indeed this does happen, that means that NEO stock is going to shoot up, which means depending on how much money you put in that stock, that you're going to be getting incredible gains. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. This is just for educational, informational purposes only. So, before it was recommended to stay away from Chinese stocks because the government over there is doing all kind of things um, as it pertains to destroying different businesses, causing people to lose money. Basically, the government, the Chinese government, they do whatever they want over there. And so, if you choose to invest in Chinese stocks, you are taking a risk. Keep that in mind. On the other hand, they do have this secret plan to expand to the United States and to expand to 25 different countries. And if that does happen, and if you're in on it, then you will be making money. So only put in, when it comes to NEO and when it comes to Chinese stocks, it's pretty much a good idea to stay away from Chinese stocks. But if you decide to get into it anyway, only put in money that you are willing to lose, because this could go either way. The Chinese government could decide to destroy this business just like they destroyed any other business they decide to destroy, or the Chinese government could support NEO. And in the event that it supports NEO, NEO investors are going to be making huge gains that other people who are not in NEO won't be making. So, coming to the United States, expanding to 25 different countries is a pretty big deal. So, Only put in money that you are willing to lose when it comes to Nio stock because it could go either way. It could go towards destruction or it could go to what I'm reading. And what I'm reading is the plan to expand to 25 different countries and come to the United States. In the event that that happens, depending on how much money you have in Neo stock, basically your portfolio is going to explode. So um, it could go either way. So just keep that in mind. So Nio has established itself as one of the leading electric vehicle automakers in China, and it has already begun to expand into other markets overseas. And so, according to this article, earlier this year, the automaker announced plans to sell its ES8 SUV in Europe, beginning in Norway, followed by its flagship ET7 sedan. By June, it has received approval for mass production of its ES8 for markets throughout Europe, furthering its expectations for expansion. As its proprietary superchargers and battery swap stations were making their trek to Norway via job postings hinted at a new presence in Germany and the Netherlands. And sure enough, by September, the automaker had confirmed entry into Germany next, beginning with the ET7 in 2022. Most recently, the automaker held its annual NIO Day event in China. So they actually hold NIO Day events over in China, whatever that is. So most recently, the automaker held its annual NIO Day event in China, and in addition to unveiling a second sedan called the ET5, shared intentions to further expand to 25 countries and regions around the globe, including Denmark and Sweden. With its latest job postings, Nio appears to have the U.S. market in its sights as well. So, this is what's going on in Nio. Like I said, only put in what you're willing to lose because it could go either way. Chinese government, they do whatever they want to do over there, and Nio is a Chinese stock. On the other hand, if they plan on coming to the United States and expanding to 25 countries, if you put money into Nio and Nio is successful, then you're going to be making a huge amount of money that other investors will not be making. So, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. This is for educational, informational purposes only. Only put in money that you are willing to lose when it comes to this Nio stock. It could go either way, like I said. But if their plans are successful and they have this rollout of coming to the United States and expanding to 25 countries, like I said, your portfolio is basically going to explode. So that's what's going on with Nio, the Chinese automaker. And this is the Love of Money podcast. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. And thank you for listening.